Hi. Okay, let's do the thing. Alright, so there's like a contest I'm doing. Some of you know, some of you don't know. If you don't know, you should fucking know and you should enter it. Just getting some shit together. And, I'm gonna do my picks because I didn't do my picks last night and I didn't actually have the prize set up either. So the prize is gonna be a record, a cassette, a CD, a couple cassettes. I want you to give me a list of some stuff that you don't have on like if you have a specific album on vinyl or CD and you'd like to have it on cassette or vinyl or whatever or any other format. Or just anything, really. And let's not go grails here because I want to keep this around $30 Canadian as best as I can because I am Canadian. If I got to ship it to the UK, it's going to cost me a fucking fortune. Or even within Canada, for fuck's sakes. So, I'll get you, what I'll do is I'll pick up a record and I'll send it to you of your choice. So once I decide the winner, I'll find you either by your email, or your Facebook or Messenger or Instagram or whatever. I'm not on Twitter, so don't look. So we're gonna do this, and the contest is 5 records, 5 artists, 5 bands. It doesn't matter. Guilty pleasures. So albums that you would hope that people never find out that you like, or that people would be like, "Oh man, how do you like that? Ugh, it's terrible." Because if you're all about if you're around your friends that listen to a specific style of music and that's all you talk about, and then you don't talk about other artists or bands, and they find it, they're like, "Oh, how could you listen to that?" Ugh. So I started to shoot this earlier today, and I was kind of interrupted by a phone call from the missus. And I'm kind of tweaking it a little bit because I didn't like how it turned out, so I deleted it and now I'm redoing it. So, guilty pleasures. The first one, now it's a Christmas record, okay? But it's Kenny and Dolly's Christmas, okay? Now, some people will be like, how could that be a guilty pleasure? Like, that's a classic at Christmas. And it is a classic at Christmas. But there are a lot of people out there that really don't like this record at all. Or people would be shocked to know that a guy that normally listens to stuff like this would listen to stuff like that. That's the whole premise of a guilty pleasure, because there's just records that you don't talk about. And this is one of them. This is a fucking fantastic record. Every fucking track on here is a banger. And it's a Christmas classic. So yeah, that's number 5. And really, this is in no particular... actually, the number 1 is... so basically between 5 and 2 could be slotted anywhere. But number 1, that's just going to set people ablaze and have people's panties in a twist. This would be my next one, ABBA. Swedish pop stars, probably the biggest of them all. No one's gonna top these guys. Just brilliant musicianship, just everything that they ever did. And that's their icon CD. So of course you're gonna get like Waterloo, SOS, I Do. Mamma Mia, Fernando, Dancing Queen, Knowing Me, Knowing You, Name of the Game, Take a Chance on Me, Chiquita, The Winner Takes It All. I mean, Swedish pop classics. Okay, moving on. I chose this because of the genre, specifically. And mostly because of the cheese factor that's all through this. And that's a band called Pop Evil. Now, I'm not a big fan of the glam scene to a point. Like, I mean, there's a couple Poison tracks I like, and there's a bunch of the Motley stuff I like. But I find after a while it gets very dreadful. And at first I thought these guys were dreadful till I saw them live. My wife and I went to see Black Label Society, and these guys were the second band that went on. And it was really, really crazy to watch those guys play. Very, very talented. Really, really good at what they do. And hey, they're just a good, solid LA rock band. A lot of guys would probably say that's not a guilty pleasure, but for me it is, because I'm not normally into this sort of stuff, you know? So that's that. Now, another record, and I've only ever spoken to like one or two other people that know that I like this artist. Now this is, I can't tell if this is, I don't think this is a hits record. But this is not really a record that I listen to. But this is an artist that I really respect, really appreciate, and I can actually say that I actually love this artist. That's Pink. So the fact of the matter is that this chick writes her own shit. She's quite aggressive in some of her songs. She writes pop classics, but she also writes some stuff that's very, very rock and upbeat. Quite nasty. She can get quite vulgar, but a lot of her stuff that she does is it's just pop sensations as far as I'm concerned. And there's not much that she's put out that I don't like. I'll leave it at that. So yeah, that's my second one, second from the top would be Pink. And now the band that from Canada, where everybody hates them. I've been listening to these guys since their second record. I don't talk about them ever. I don't talk about them to anybody. But I do listen to them. Biggest guilty pleasure out there. There are a lot of fans of these guys. People hate them so much. But they write classic, simple, good rock tunes. And yeah, everybody hates them because they're pretty. Everybody hates them because they sold out. Everybody hates them because they sell out all the arenas. Blah, blah, fucking blah. But you know what? I don't fucking care. Yes, I'm that same dude that listens to fucking Entombed. That same guy that says, that likes and listens to Death and listens to fucking Exodus and Slayer and Black Sabbath and all of these bands. But there's also a period in my life where in the early to mid 2000s, it was guys like these and Defa and Default and Korn and Limp Bizkit, and every so often there's going to be a band that touches you in one way, shape, or form, and I love them. If you don't like it, fuck off. So yeah, who cares? Fight me in the comments, fight me in person, I don't give a shit. But whatever. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. I do, so whatever. But I also listen to everything else too. And when you're a vocalist, you gotta try different things to keep your voice intact. So anyways, that's basically my picks. Contest is gonna run till the end of June. The winner I will reach out to via email or via Facebook Messenger or Facebook or Instagram or however. Once I've picked the winner, we'll contact and then we'll figure things out and we'll go from there. So we're going to close this June 30th. I will draw the winner July 1st, which is Canada Day actually. So I'll do the draw for that, and yeah, have a good time. See you later. Bye.